Alrighty everyone, hope you are having a fantastic day so far, and I hope you are ready for some more Clash Royale. Now, first off, before we get into things, I actually just want to say a massive thank you, because after the first video went up yesterday, we actually have our first 5 subscribers, which is friggin' awesome. You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much for supporting. You mean the absolute world to me. Alrighty, so we are going to jump straight back into Clash Royale. Now, we're going to actually open up a couple of these little goodies. Oh, okay, they're back up this way. I'm going the wrong way. Fantastic. Get a couple of keys for us. Awesome. Some of those season tokens. Like I've said before, no one misses a bit of gold. We do like to see that coming in. Where are the rest of my rewards? Give me some. Give me some. Season tokens. Fantastic. We need those. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, that'll do for now. Opening these things, honestly, it takes a little bit too long. I need a faster, more streamlined way to do it. Alright, but what we are going to be doing today is going to be focusing on this here new tower troop, the Dagger Duchess. So, like I mentioned in that first video, I am a dirty log bait player. It is what I enjoy the most, it's what I like to play the most, and it's what I'm probably the best at. We are going to be swapping out our Princess Tower though for the Dagger Duchess, and we're going to be using her in this variation of log bait. Now, we are going to start off nice and simple, and we're going to go into our daily season challenge, simply because we want to try and get some of those points, we want to try and get some of those rewards, and hopefully we might actually be able to pull together a win, not on League or Ladder. Alright, going to start off, personally when I'm playing log bait, I actually really like to split my Goblin gang at the back. Main reason is just to get some form of bait out to see what's going on. We'll chuck an Ice Spirit down this side just so we can push a little bit. Awesome. Baiting out arrows, pretty much what we want. Now, this Tesla was actually way off. It should have been up a hell of a lot higher, and I'm probably going to pay for that with a dirty balloon. I'm actually just going to wait and drop a fireball here. Could have gone with the princess, but I want to actually save her for when these lava pups pop out. Eventually. See, Dagger Duchess is actually a very slow card when she wants to be. Awesome, fantastic, that's what we like to see. Alright, we're going to get a Goblin Barrel going in now, simply to see if we can bait out any more small spells, see what he's got going. Okay, fantastic. Now, one thing I am actually trying to learn with the Dagger Duchess is the simple fact that you actually don't need to defend a lot of things, because she clean takes them out on her own. It's actually rather impressive, to be completely honest. Gonna get a knight going down here just to protect a little bit, and I'm just gonna let that sort of chill. We're actually gonna throw up here. Awesome. Now that balloon is coming in. Gonna drop that Tesla nice and high just to pull it across, and we are gonna go with an Evo Ice Spirit just to help lock it up. Hopefully that princess will do some damage here. Get there. Fantastic. Alright, we didn't completely die. Not great, but not as bad as it could have been. Please do bear with me when I'm, I guess, trying to commentate and play for the first time. These first few matches, these first few videos are probably going to be pretty rough, but hopefully in no time soon we will be playing just like the man Juicy J, or Sir Tag himself. Okay, I'm actually going to get really aggressive with this just because I know that he only has arrows available. And I want to try and sort of get to that as quick as I can. We are going to go with a fireball as well. Again, just getting super aggressive here because we need to make up some damage. Fantastic. Going to go with Tesla for the pull. Amazing. Going to get an Ice Spirit down here. And we're going to go in with a fireball as well. Get it. Oh, shit. Ah! Okay, and this is not going exactly how we wanted, but it is what it is, you know. He's got a minion horde as well. Who the heck plays minions and minion horde? This man is just something different. Alright, we're going to get a princess down at the back here. This one is going to be a loss, unfortunately. Oh, he's going to give us something, so we're going to give him a nice little booty shake as well. Now please, like I said at the start here, do not judge me on this gameplay. I am trying to get used to how to actually talk while playing the game, and I'm expecting to see a fair few losses. However, we are also looking to see how the Dagger Duchess performs in-game. And honestly, I feel like that's something where a Princess Tower might have fared a little bit better. As soon as she's out of those daggers, it really does become kind of difficult to work with her, and not having that consistent chip of damage the whole way through not used to it, just to be honest. He's going to give us a good luck, so we're going to fire it right back. And it looks like we're going against another bait player. I probably should have left that, because I'm curious to see how the Dagger Duchess actually defends against a Goblin Barrel. Because one of the fears that I have seen from people is that it's going to completely destroy log bait. Curious. I know that it will actually sort of ruin this play that I like to do, which is the Ice Spirit and the Goblin Barrel, because of how quickly she does attack. Alright, we're going to get back to the standard play here. We're going to drop a Knight nice and high just to get that Fire Spirit, as well as to distract that Valkyrie. We're going to get a barrel coming down. Probably going to... Oh, we do clip all of them. Fantastic. Going to get a barrel over the top here, because I don't know if it's going to be back to log just yet. Probably is now. Awesome. That's all good, because it means we baited that log back out again, and it means we can safely cycle another princess. Now, he has decided, or I guess he has sort of gone down the left-hand side so far. So normally I would like to play my princess on that defensive side. However, he does have more damage on the right-hand side. So it'd be curious to see if he decides to switch lanes. If he doesn't, that's what we want. So pretty much you always want to have your princess going down the defensive lane. That way, it's like if they're going to get here, see damage with that spell, they're not going to get the damage onto the tower that they're actually attacking, which is major for us. Awesome. We're going to get a spirit down here, and we're just going to go for another barrel. Again, he's going to be back to log, but we are just trying to sort of cycle and outpace him a little bit here. Fantastic. I'm actually going to go with a Tesla, just because I haven't seen any form of win condition outside of that Goblin Barrel, which means we can have a little bit more flexibility with how we play our defensive buildings. Chilling out a little bit here. Going to go for another princess at the back. And honestly, I think from playing log bait a lot of times, again, I probably should have left that just to see what happened, but we're going to get the log down anyways, just so we can be safe. Now, I am going to split. Ooh, that's a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping that he would not do that. Okay, we're going to get Knight down, and I'm going to go on the offensive here and throw with a bit of a tricky barrel. I'm also going to get a Fireball down. I don't know how much this will do. He does miss one of them, which is fan-freaking-tastic for us. We get a little bit of extra damage there. He's going to pop that ability. We're going to wait for her to respawn. We're going to go up here nice and high. We're going to go down and get a Goblin Barrel. Oh, sorry, a Goblin Gang out here to defend. Fantastic. Now, normally I would actually play this a lot more defensive, holding my Knight, but I do just want to see if we can get a little bit of extra damage here. He is going to go with that log. Luckily, the Spirit does jump and give us a little bit of extra value there. Okay, we're going to get down with the Princess, which is good for us. We're going to go with the Tesla again, just to pull that Valkyrie over. He's giving us the good game, and he is poisoning our King Tower, so not 100% sure what's going on with that. Going to cycle a Goblin Gang at the back. Going to get a log down, going to get a Knight down. Going to go with another barrel. I think it might be at this point he's just going to start spell cycling us, but we will wait and see. Okay, we're going to get a Princess. Now, I'm probably going to start cycling our Princess out on the other side here, just because he is going to go for that poison value, which we don't want to give him where we can avoid it. Going to get a Knight. Going to get a barrel. Going to get a log. Fantastic. Going to get a Tesla. Now we're just trying to really sort of clear out that lane so that we can start getting a bit more aggressive with things like our Princess at the bridge. We're going to get a Knight out here on defense. Awesome. That Princess is getting a shoot load of value for us, which is great to see. Awesome. I'm going to let that go for now. Going to get a Tesla up nice and high. Okay, he's going with a tricky barrel. Just going to freeze that up. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to go up here and down here. Ooh, unfortunately we do miss that queen, but it is what it is. We're going to get a Knight down. Ooh, we do miss it just, but that's okay. I know he's probably going to go that ability. Going to come in with a log. Now we are still up in the damage, which is what we want. And I'm just going to get into a flow state now. There we go. Okay, so he has just dropped that log, which is a miss, which is great for us. We're going to get the Knight down. And now we are just going to start to sort of pressure here. We're going to get another barrel down. Going to get a Princess down. Oh, that Valkyrie value. Okay, he does go with it. Fantastic. That's great for us. Now we're going to get a Fireball down. Amazing. And it looks like we are going to win this one on overtime. So definitely not the cleanest of games, that is for sure. However, it still got us the win. And that's what matters at the end of the day. We're going to give him a good game. Whoa. Dagger Duchess be wigging out there. Nice. Fantastic. And that is a win with the Dagger Duchess. Now, it is a little bit hard to tell, you know, if she actually helped there or if she hindered there. I don't really know, to be completely honest. It's quite hard to compare directly to a Princess Tower. I think just because I'm so used to the mechanics of a Princess Tower, it's going to take a little while to get used to it. It's one of those things where if we actually look over here, I did not upgrade my Cannoneer once until I accidentally copied a deck that had him in there. And then I was like, stuff it, I don't have that little new banner anymore when I went to remove him, so I'm just going to, you know, I'll level him up a little bit. I've never actually played a game with him though, so I am so used to a Princess Tower now. I know how it works, and I know what the interactions are like. It is just a learning curve at the moment, trying to get used to how the Dagger Duchess actually functions. Gonna open up this little tower chest, and of course we get literally nothing of value to us. Why would anyone ever want that? Of course. Gonna click that one, and we're gonna jump back into another game. Awesome sauceums. Alright, he's also got the Dagger Duchess. So this is going to be a fun little matchup to see what these interactions are actually like for us. Now, again, I'm actually going to see how she fares. Pretty freaking good. Alright, I'm going to get... Oh, wow. Okay, that was bad. I don't know why I did that. I don't think I've ever actually thrown a knight at the bridge like that, especially when I don't have anything else to follow up with, but, you know, it is what it is. We're going to go with a log here just so that we can get rid of all the damage. I wish I had my Ice Spirit there, but it is what it is. Princess is going to get a little bit of a chip for us, and he's going to have to respond, so that's not what we wanted to see, but what we're going to do is we're going to go an Ice Spirit over here, then we're going to drop a knight. I probably should have pulled that into the center, actually, so we could have got both Dagger Duchesses going at once, but it is what it is. We live and we learn, and we make mistakes along the way, you know. Fantastic. He's going to go with the zap there, so we are going to just chuck in for our Goblin Barrel. Now that Dagger Duchess is starting to lose a bit of ammo and a defensive rage. Interesting. Amazing. Now we're just going to start to cycle our Princess out the back when we are full on Elixir. Little bit unsure who's in the lead now in terms of Elixir. I think we are pretty even, if not in the advantage, a slight touch, which is great to see. Okay, he's going to get a barrel out. We're just going to get a log just so we can A, use some Elixir, and B, not take any damage. Going to get a defensive Tesla down now. Awesome, he's just used that zap, which is fantastic for us. He's going to go for a defensive rage. It's not going to be enough. That is some serious damage, boys. And that is the power that log bait can actually do. If you bait their spell, they ain't got nothing to do. They ain't got nothing to do. Alright, I'm going to hit him with a little bit of a Raging Barbarian there. Okay, he's going to go Mega Knight at the back. We're going to start getting ready for our defense. We're going to Tesla down just preemptively to help cycle a little bit of Elixir. Going to go for an Ice Spirit at the back here. Now, I'm actually just going to wait for everything to get to the bridge. We're going to drop a nice, juicy Fireball. Ooh, wish I had have hit that, but that's okay. We're going to get that down. We're going to get that down. We are back to another Princess. And like I sort of said earlier, the more you can cycle Princesses when you're playing bait, the better. I wish I had have got that to go in the opposite lane, but it is what it is. And now that we have another Mega Knight coming down, we're just going to get back on that defense once again. So we're going to go with a log up here. That'll get us back to our Knight. Then we're going to drop a Knight up on top of that Mega Knight. Fantastic. We're actually going to split a Goblin Gang so that way we can pull. Fantastic. Just going to get these E-Barbs out of the way. We're going to get a Bolt Knight down. And that is another W for us, boys. Fan-frickin-tastic. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was good. Was that good for you? It was good for me. Hope you enjoyed. Alright. And just so that we can get that juicy daily reward, we're going to go for one more game here. But let's jump into a league match. And let's see how she actually fares. Now, this is the start of season, so I am assuming we are going to play against some probably better players. And I am not a very good player, so this is going to be interesting. Hopefully, it does work out in our favor. We're going to get a Princess down. We're going to jump her into the right lane. Alright, and we can see we are baiting arrows, which is fantastic for us. Now, we are going to sit here a little bit just to see what's going on. If he holds us up too long, just going to cycle a log. Awesome, alright, so he's got little prints. We're just going to go with a goblin barrel now. Sometimes I will just go for a... Okay. Go up here. Okay, we're going to get that Mega Knight. Fantastic. He's going to use his ability. Honestly, a pretty bad ability there, if we're just being honest. A lot of players, especially at start of season or lower levels or lower trophy, sorry, they will use their ability when it's probably not the best thing to do. Honestly, because it's just a bit of a waste. Okay, we're gonna pull. Wow, wow! Dagger Duchess just shredded a lumberjack. I didn't even need that ice spirit. That's actually kind of insane. Very well done. Kudos. Okay, we're going to get a defensive Tesla down here, just so we can again sort of start cycling a bit of elixir. Now what I'm actually going to do here, bit of a risky play, but I am going to go with a Princess at the Bridge and a Fireball, just so I can fully take her out without allowing for any form of damage. Fantastic, we're going to bait that all across, we're going to get nice spirit down. That's going to take that out. Now we do have an Evo Barry coming down at us, but again, that Evo Ice Spirit just clutched. Have you ever seen an Evo Ice Spirit actually put in work? Of course you haven't. It doesn't exist. Okay, we're going to get a Tesla up here. Now I know he has the arrows, but I don't think he's going to be able to afford them here, and he's not going to go for them either. We're going to drop a Goblin Barrel and actually a Princess at the Bridge, so we can get a bit more chip, and we're going to force something out of him. We're going to bait the arrows, which is fantastic. We're also going to get the bats out of him, which is good for us, because it means he can't use it for that little Mega Knight push that he's been doing. Now we're just going to start cycling some cards. Okay, we are going to go with a Fireball and Little Prince here, simply for the fact that I know I can also log and take her fully out. We're going to get a Knight down here on the defense, and we're going to go with another Tesla. Now I know that he has Hog Rider. Honestly, I'm not too scared of Hog, to be completely honest with you. We're going to go with a Goblin Barrel and an Ice Spirit, just so that we can get that rotation going. Force some elixir out on the other side. We're going to get the arrows out of him, which is fantastic. Awesome. Now that we know he doesn't have the arrows, ooh, that bomber is going to be a bit of a pain, but that is what it is. Hopefully it's not hitting tower. Oh my god, Evo Barry is a menace to society. Fantastic. We can get a log down here on this little prince. Gonna get a princess out the back here. Gonna start just cycling a couple of cards so I can get back to my knight. Gonna go knight up here. Gonna get that hog pulled over nicely. And that should be a pretty solid defense for us. Fantastic. Now that knight should survive, which is fantastic. We can get another Goblin Barrel going on the top. We're gonna get an Ice Spirit in there as well. He actually has a Fireball out of nowhere. Interesting. Okay. Now, I'm actually just going to pressure in this lane. I think he's going to... Not arrows. I think he's going to... Oh, okay. I was hoping that he would go with the bats there, but that's perfectly fine for us as well. I'm going to get a Tesla out here. Going to get a knight down in front. Okay, he does predict us there, but that's okay. I'm back to another Tesla already. We just want to get that Evo Barry just out of existence, because no one wants that. I'm going to go with another princess here up the bridge. Okay, and the game now is just protect the princess. Fantastic. We are just going to try and out-cycle him here. And really, I don't think there's anything that he can actually do at this point to keep up with us. We're going to go with the Goblin Gang up high, just so those Spear Goblins can survive and get some extra damage for us. We're going to go with another Princess. Fantastic. And just like that, there's another win, boys. Now, I'm hoping that my notifications have not been popping up on my screen. It's one of those annoying things where it doesn't want to turn off my notifications while I'm recording, even though my phone is technically in silent. So hopefully you didn't see that. Otherwise, if there has been some little zoomies on the screen, that is why. Still trying to find a good way to do this. So again, bear with me. But just like that, we can go in, claim that, get our lucky drop. Oh, hello. Hello. Look at that. They've given us 1 legendary on the way to 20 legendaries that are needed to upgrade the tower again. It's going to be a grind. All right. And just to finish things off, let's jump in here and let's open a couple more of these little rewards. Fantastic. See if we get anything juicy out of them. Awesome. A couple of rares. Fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Poison is actually a kind of cool card. I've only really just started using it, to be completely honest with you. In a couple of decks here and there, just to play around with it. I've always been more of a fireball kind of person. Something about instant damage just makes, I don't know, I find it easy to sort of do the math on what's going on. Gonna jump back down here, get some more gold. Awesome. All the cards, delicious. So much gold. Jeez. Honestly, it is a little bit just like mind-numbing going through and tapping all of these chests. But at the same time, I guess that's where the addiction of it comes from, isn't it, Supercell? Mm-hmm. Amazing. Amazing. And that, I think, finishes us up for this one. Oh, actually, we can also claim some of these. Nice. So yeah, once we actually get 19 more legendary wildcards, we will be able to max out our Dagger Duchess. However, that is probably going to take us a hot minute. So, gonna end the outro. That was good. Gonna end that one there. Hope you did enjoy the video. I am curious though, what have been your first thoughts on the new tower troop, the Dagger Duchess? Personally, I feel like she fits in well. I don't think she's super overpowered. I don't think she is super underpowered. Honestly, I think that from launch, she's doing better than what the Cannoneer was, but that was just a case where at the time, people didn't understand how to play the Cannoneer properly. Now that's what you see a lot of top level pros actually playing in the game. So is this just a case where we need a little bit more time to work out how she's actually used effectively and to get the most out of her? Possibly. Probably. I'm keen to see what happens over the coming weeks while people do get used to it and do start getting her leveled up. But I hope you did enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. And if there's anything that you would like to see covered on this channel, please also let me know. Just remember, I'm not a gamer, and I hope this was fun for you. Like I said, it was fun for me. Bye.